Hello and welcome to another episode of Watching Watches. If you don't mind the video, please like and subscribe. As you might know already, this is a very new channel for me, so anything you could do would really help out. So today I'll be reviewing the Timex Explorer Scout 40. Timex have been around since 1854 and I used to own them as a kid, but since then I've never really paid much attention to the brand. I was on holidays in America at the start of the year in Las Vegas, and I saw a Timex store. Thought I'd go in and have a look. I was very surprised by the range of watches that they sold, and I'll show you more on that a little later. The other thing I didn't know is that I thought that Timex were entirely American made and manufactured, but I've since learnt that they actually manufacture everywhere from Switzerland and France to Hong Kong and China. So that's enough background for today. Let's take a closer look at this watch. So here it is, the Timex Explorer Scout 40. I'll start with a quick mention of the packaging. It came in a very plain white box. Nothing to show today. I've already thrown it out. It also came on this stand inside the box. You can see there it says $67. I've seen it online for anywhere from $80 or $90, right down to about $35. I think I paid around $40 for it. So shop around, there are deals to be had. I'll just take it off. Here it is, the nice cream white dial. We'll do some specifications and then I'll move on to the different parts of the watch. Diameter is just about 40 millimeters. Thickness there is quite thin at 10.5 millimeters. It is a quartz, so that's to be expected. And a lug to lug there is actually quite getting on the large size at 49 millimeters. But you can see here, it fits my 6 3/4 inch wrist nicely because of these very curved lugs. And the strap width, I believe, is 20 millimeters. Next, I'll show you the weight. I'm expecting it to be light because it is a quartz with a leather strap. There you go, 58 grams. And onto the crystal check. So here I have something I know is sapphire. And I'm getting 3 to 4 bars there, so that's a sapphire. Mineral crystal should only give me 1 or 2 bars. So there you go, just 1 bar, but that's as to be expected. As I said, this watch only costs $40. So we'll talk about the dial. Nice cream colored dial, I think it goes well with the dark brown strap. You can see the 24-hour time in the middle, and then outside of that we've got the regular 1 to 12. It's very clear, nice big numbers. Unfortunately the second hand doesn't line up, but I do like the minute hand. It's quite large and easy to see, and it reaches those indices on the outside. So I've just popped out the crown, and it is a very smooth action. Hacking, of course, because it's quartz. It does take a lot of turns to move the hands. However, that isn't really a concern. You won't be moving it very much. If we try and get it back in, the date moves very smoothly and very easily. So it is quite nice. Just finishing on the dial, everything is printed, nothing is applied, and the date window cutout is also very plain. but that's okay. That's what I would expect from a watch of this price. It has nice loomed hands, which you'll see later. And the second hand is a nice little touch. It's shaped like an arrow with the arrowhead and the feather counterweight. Moving on to the case back, very plain stainless steel, has the Expedition logo and a few specs. This watch is 50-meter water resistant. It's not a screw-in case back today. You can just see here, there's a little lip. And so you take the end of this tool and that will lever off the case back. Now the strap is genuine leather. I've been quite rough on it. I've taken it swimming and hiking and all types of things, and it's actually held up pretty well, so I'm quite impressed by that. And also a nice little stamped buckle there. So why did I buy this watch? Well, firstly because my wife liked it, and usually she doesn't pay any attention to my watches. I think that it's a great, easy to read watch for the weekends. It's quartz, so it never needs setting. And it's also, I guess, a medium duty field watch. So as I mentioned, I've taken it out hiking and it's held up pretty well. And the strap is remarkably comfortable. It also helps being lightweight. It's under 60 grams. And that Indiglo, which I'm about to show you, is absolutely amazing. So this is the Indiglo in the daylight. You just squeeze the crown and it comes on, and then once the crown is released, the Indiglo turns off right away. If you haven't had an Indiglo watch before, it's a fun alternative to a regular loomed watch. So this is about as dark as I can get the room. I have charged up those hands and you can see they do glow quite brightly. Now, time for my favorite feature, the Indiglo, which I do think is really amazing. You can see it from all angles and it'll just stay on for as long as I'm holding down that crown. So Timex started doing the Indiglo feature in 1988. It's derived from the word indigo, which is a little bit like the color that the watch lights up. The dial is coated with a zinc compound mixed with copper, and once a charge is applied to the dial, that's when you see that beautiful glow. Final thing I'd like to share about this watch is the tick. It is very, very loud. The loudest tick I have in any watch. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but you should be able to hear it from across the room. Now I'm just on the Timex website here, showing you the range of the Expedition models. I might have described it as the Explorer watch before. It's actually Expedition, so apologies about that. So you can see here all the different colors they come in, a variety of watch sizes and band materials, and a number of different features as well. My favorite feature being the Indiglo. So here we have some nice camo straps with the different dial colors. Moving down to an Digi with the resin strap. We've got a NATO on the left there. There's everything from white dials to black dials. Tan straps to coffee to dark green. Chronograph. Full digital. So there really is a huge variety. So overall, it's just a nice, casual, carefree watch. I've treated mine pretty poorly, and I'm genuinely surprised that the band hasn't fallen apart yet. When I am doing outdoor activities and I don't want to take a big, black chunky G-Shock, this watch is perfect for those activities. I don't have a link today if you would like to buy one, but you should be able to find it on the internet fairly easily. And as I mentioned earlier, don't pay retail. You should be able to find it around in between maybe 30 and 50 US dollars. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to leave a comment, like and subscribe, and have a great day.